Greetings, fellow intragalactic organ smugglers. Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Nexerelin, Episode 15, Pricey Purchase. So I don't exactly know how to build conquests. I don't use them that often, but I think this one is reasonable. So let's go over to... Oh, you have squalls as well. Go over to the Legion, and I'm going to give it 2 hurricanes, which are finishers. So this ship is going to be designed to pressure... The Legions are really tanky, so this thing is going to be designed to keep up high pressure. Oh, also, it appears like I never raffled this guy off, did I? So let me go do that right now while I am tinkering with it. Get it ready for the raffle. So we are dealing with medium. So if this is going to be a high pressure ship, I'll put a dual flak right in the middle, and then I want good DPS weapons on this bad boy, like maybe hyper velocity drivers or heavy needlers as well. Yeah, I could do heavy needlers. Bunch of anti-shield. For the ballistics, we'll do Vulcans for point defense. Try to keep this thing from being blown up. I could just hold, what is it, Alt and install all. But I didn't. Okay, so I need, looks like I need... Maybe these small ballistic turrets will be something different, like railguns. And then there's 2 more medium ballistics on it. I'll put more dual flak. Can never go wrong with dual flak. Dual flak is short range, but like it absolutely decimates anything that it's close to. It's damage spam. As far as fighter bays go, oh, that's a good question. Because unlike the Shepherds that we had, I can actually put fighters in this thing. I forgot that about the Shepherds. So probably bombers, I would say, like Dagger or Cobra or longbows. So the Trident torpedo bombers are really nice. They're really, really expensive, though. As you can see, they take a ton of flux. And then if we do 2 bombers, let's do 1 bomber and 3 fighters. How's that sound? So broadswords. Broadswords are pretty strong. Ziphos is pretty strong if I have any... Oh yeah, I have Ziphos support fighters. So let's do 2 broadswords and a Ziphos. Or maybe 2 Ziphos. I'm so tempted to just go like full bombing. Shoot. Maybe just go full bombing. Ziphos and Tridents. Oh my god. I'm spending so much on like bomb ordnance on this thing. Okay. Well, if this thing is a carrier with really powerful fighters, recovery shuttles might be good. What are the other carrier benefits that I have available to me? The expanded deck crews would be also a good one for fighters. So what this does is it reduces the rate at which fighter replacement rate decreases due to losses and increases the rate at which they recover, but also increases the crew required per fighter bay. Basically, just a more people to throw into fighters that blow up. Yeah, maybe I'll do an expanded deck crew. Because the other alternative that I was considering was the recovery shuttles, which reduces the casualties suffered by fighter pilots by 75%. You know, I'll do that. So I don't have to have so many people just continually cycle through the fighter base. Okay, so this battlecruiser is all set, and it's getting raffled in what, like 20 seconds? So I think that these 2 ships are outfitted, and we're really just waiting on this conquest to reduce its faulty power grid, and then it's all set. Okay. Giveaway is coming up. Oh yeah, and the weapon groups for this thing. See, Needler, Flak, Merv, Falcon, and rails. And who goes in here? That's a good question. Probably someone reckless or aggressive. Okay. Maybe Rage? I mean, you're kind of untested. But I think given the gunnery and given Eisendragon's skills, Rage is probably a better choice here. And this goes to Joe Robot. The Joe Robot Legion. Long may you live. Oh, okay. Well. Oh, no, that's not what I clicked. Let's do it. There goes my wallet. Oh boy. This is the Rhodamont. So, this is the big honkin' donut paragon. And it was for sale, and absolutely I will buy it. That allows me to move out of the Sunder, which is probably a good thing, considering that I was getting the Sunder destroyed constantly. It does mean that I'm going to have another giveaway for my old Sunder. So, eligibility's up for that. And let me try to outfit this thing. Plasma cannons wouldn't be bad for the front. A little hard to use on this thing, but I will do it. I think what might be ideal is, given my combat style... Actually, let me test. I don't think that 4 plasma cannons can even front face. I'm going to lose this miserably because I haven't outfitted this thing. No, they can front face, but they're on different weapon groups because I'm a genius. And simulation. Here. Give me capacitors. Give me vents. And... hardened shields. I'm just throwing in some random stuff. I don't really care what it's going to be because this is not how I'm designing it. I just want to test this in simulation. So the Paragon is a very immobile donut. Doesn't move very fast. Doesn't move very far. Its special ability is Fortress Shield, which gives it like super high shield absorption. And it just has so much flux capacity that even with my 4 weapons, this Conquest here, which is fully equipped, is having a hard time. Yeah. Or not Conquest, this Onslaught. He never even touched me. RIP! Yes, it is a disco ball if I equip it with lasers. That is true. And I probably will equip it with lasers. Yeah, that's likely what I'm going to do. So I'm going to strip this thing. And let's go turn into a... Well, how about you decide? How to build this disco ball. High burst damage or super lasers? What do you guys think? Let me save, because I just bought the Paragon. I don't want to lose it. And I'm going to go back to Blue Crow and deposit the Conquests, or the Legion, rather, because it's all set. So my burn speed and all that jazz is going to be going down a bit, because I have large ships in tow that don't move very fast. But that's fine. And Nuker and Bonum, thank you for the subs. Cheers. And I hope that about command answered your question, Nuker. Hire more crew? I don't. I have crew stored at the station here, so I don't really need to hire anyone. Yeah. Oh no, I do actually. It would be a good, wise idea for me to keep an eye on my budget, though, because if I don't, I could very easily go bankrupt. So don't want that to happen. All right, you are going in. And calling them super lasers only gives us one option. It's maybe not more powerful, but it is illuminating. Okay, it looks like lasers is winning. And who am I to deny you that? So, undo? I did not mean to build. I clicked build in. So in terms of lasers, if we're looking at large lasers, tachyon lances got nerfed a little bit, but high intensity lasers are still pretty good. So I can stick 3 high intensity lasers in now. And then for medium lasers, let's see, phase lances or heavy burst lasers or ion beams, graviton beams would be okay too. So phase lances is a beam, and these are beams. So one of the things to note, there's a few upgrades that I might not have yet. Beam weapons deal 10% more damage and deal hard flux. Yes. That is a must when you're a laser ship. Must. There's some other beam bonuses in here as well that I might want to consider. But like, high scatter amplifier is just a no-brainer in my book. I mean, you're welcome to disagree. The advanced optics means I can't use that with a high scatter amplifier. So this would increase the range by 200, but the turn rate reduction, and it is cumulative with the integrated targeted unit. So there are sort of 2 ways to design your laser ship, which is damage or range. So if you wanted to go advanced optics mixed with the advanced targeting core, you'd be able to fire a lot further. But one of the issues when you're firing a lot further is when you also have advanced optics, the turn rate goes down. So you're firing a lot further, but it's a lot more inaccurate at high distances. Just my 2 cents. So let's try to find some lasers on this thing. So medium mount point lasers. Do I want to go phase lances? Yeah. The problem is they have a range of 600, where there is other weapons that have a further range. So I might want to continue shopping. The universal points probably should be lasers as well. And then I also do want to have some point defense as well. What? I'm trying to remember, what is the upgrade that gives all small non-missile weapons the ability to automatically target incoming energy fire? So the integrated point defense AI allows your small lasers to shoot down missiles, I believe, right? And that was the giveaway. So that's going to go to... I'm so tempted to call your name Anacran, but I know that's not right. Anacryon? Let's go with Anacryon. So maybe I also want the integrated point defense AI, so that I can just focus on like tactical lasers everywhere. And these tactical lasers will have the ability to shoot down missiles for me. That way I don't need to have dedicated point defense mounts. So when there's no missiles, my laser slots are going, yeah, let's just fire away on everything. As far as missiles go, I'm going to hook myself up with the Salamander MRMs. The reason being is these things don't have an ammo count. So I can fire them till the cows come home. There's no amount of ammunition And they are really cheap to slap in. They're not powerful, but they're really cheap to slap in, so I can slap them in and just keep firing. So what I'm looking for is one more high-intensity laser, or alternatively, another 1,000 range laser to stick in here, and then medium lasers. There wasn't any medium lasers that I kind of wanted to stick in here. I could do general tactic, but that's probably not ideal. I'm not going to do weapon groups just yet, so let me continue shopping. Light them up. Okay, alas, the Persean League and their allies have become the dominant power of the sector. Others are slipping into irrelevance. I think that's the end, technically, of Nex, but like we can obviously continue playing. They're just dominant. I might have weapons in storage. I do, but not the ones I want. Unfortunately. Okay, well, there's not anything here. Keep on moving. Oh, I'm not going to go to a path planet. Forget that. Let's try Kigamang. Kalathulu, thank you for the resub as well. And Zach for the gifted sub. Ooh, the Tritac corporate trader is getting absolutely ambushed by pirates, and it's none of my business. Mining blasters, and okay, wow. They really don't have anything. Keep on moving. Autopulse are nice, but it does have, there are some drawbacks with Autopulse. Oh, come on. Give me something I want. Who knew that shopping for lasers would be so painful? Even at Kigamang, too. Let's try Core. Well, Gia, thank you for the sub as well. Welcome. I'm going to have no money to colonize. True, but I might actually make some, well, I have a lot of stuff to sell, and then I might make some money clearing out these remnants, because I will have stuff that I can sell them. Here we go, ion beams. That's useful. Graviton beams. So maybe I'm just looking for one more graviton, or one more ion, or two more ion. I don't really care which. So we'll just keep shopping. I'm also going to need to black and market some stuff. To keep us rolling. Okay, where to next? Uma. Uma has a lot of planets. Are there plans to go after the Shunt? Not anymore, no. Maybe eventually, long time down the line, but we're colonizing Athlon, not Zumu, so that's not a Shunt. There's no benefit to going after the Shunt if we're going to Athlon. Because the Shunt only has a range of 10 light years, and Athlon's way more than 10 light years away. Oh, come on! This is one of the reasons why, and I think this is a perfect example of why I try not to do a whole lot of ship shopping until I can manufacture things on my own. Just because you're basically just hopping from zone to zone, looking for things to buy, and it bothers me, so I can only imagine it bothers a lot of you as well. Right, buddy? He got panicked. He was like, wait. Peanut? Okay. You can have a peanut. Yeah, there's some sort of war going on here. Might want to clean up a little bit just to make some money. Jeez. I don't know why I came to a hedge world looking for lasers, because they're not really known to have lasers. Come on, no one's around to stop me. Literally no one's gonna fight me here. They won't let me hit the fields because there's combat around, but like nobody's fighting me. And these little ships aren't even worth salvaging. I just made the Yoda stream available. I had realized that. I have to disable it. Oh, here we go. High intensity laser. This paid off. So now we just need a graviton or an ion beam. So ion beams are like EMP lasers that arc. So they're pretty good at small ships. They can flux them out. And then the graviton beams are kind of the same deal. Just a lot of suppression lasers here. Oh, I also have them in the back. I forgot about those back lasers. So yeah, I need to keep shopping a little bit more. And there we go. Big Easy no longer has a faulty power grid. So full flux and vent capacity. Not penalized due to demods anymore. That's good. That's progress. How's my sleeping going? It's really something. That's all I'll say. Heavy burst lasers. Why don't you have it in stock? This is a Tritac world. For shame. For shame. You think there's a mod that allows you to search for weapons in game? I mean, I believe it. I don't think there's a way to do that in vanilla without mods, but once I have orbital works, I'll just make my own weapons and not have to do any of this. It's why I usually don't ship outfit until orbital works to save me from losing hair. Alright, I definitely don't want to put tactical lasers in medium slots. That's a waste of a medium slot. Shopping doesn't bother you? Well, it bothers me. I don't want to do too much shopping. I want to blow things up or be colonizing, one or the other. Insert some sort of glib remark about me being an American. Oh, man. I said it, don't worry. I got you covered. What about Tachyon laser? I'd be happy with that too. I'll find something. I'll hop to a few more places and then be less picky. Who's chasing me? Really? Pirate fleet? Okay, hold on. They are probably gonna mess with me, so I should get ready to mess with them back. I'll save first, because, you know, I'm also an idiot that has been known to blow things up for no reason. Okay, what else can I do? Aux thrusters. And stabilized shields, maybe. Resistant flux conduits. No, I don't want that. Flux distributor, there we go. I'm 1 point shy of full use. But these guys think they can take me, so... I didn't save in time, but I think I'll be alright. I wish I could put a captain in the Thunder. Alas, I cannot. Do we have front conversion? This ship has a 360. Oh, but I do know what you mean by front conversion, because then it's cheaper, but still covers me 360? Is that what you're trying to reference? Why is my combat readiness degraded? I don't have enough fleet? Or crew or something? That's not great. Yeah, I'll put in front conversion. Honestly, part of me feels like that's like an exploit, but it's an exploit that I actually absolutely be exploiting. So I'll show you the benefit of that mod. Normally what it does is it forces your shields to only point front rather than to rotate towards enemy fire, but when the Paragon shields go 360, so having it front converted when it surrounds you doesn't matter at all. And here is my integrated laser defense AI. Lasers going out and poking their missiles down. They know how close they should get to me. So where's the brunt of their force? I still don't even know. They haven't really fielded any. Bye, fighters! It's like a fly swatter. And here goes the salamanders. Okay, where are their colossi? Their colossi must not have made it to the front yet. The Paragon is slow, yeah. Large ships are very, very slow, and I didn't really install anything to make this faster. So, yeah. It's just the way it is. Thank you, shield. Oh, here we go. Here's some of their force. So I guess they went left. So as you can see, basically, anything that gets close to me within about 1,000 unit, because I've been installing lasers that have a range of 1,000, get just laser spammed to death. And if I hit R to select that specific ship... Oh, my mule just got disabled. If I hit R to select that specific ship, it tells my weapons to focus on that target, thereby making it even have a worse day than it had prior. As you can see, the, like, boom, let's target this one. And it is having a bad day. And it's gone. Target this one. Like, the phase ships that were annoying before, they can't even get close to me without getting blown up. Because as soon as they're close to me, and they uncloak, unless their weapons have... What are you doing? Unless their weapons have greater than 1,000 range, there's just no way they can even fire on me without being lasered to death. Hey, Tie-Dye. Welcome. Welcome, Raiders. Alright, let's see if I could get out of zero flux and catch the, catch this drover. Oh, it's gonna be annoying. So the Sunder's sticking near me, and then the Conquest is having trouble with whatever that was. I don't even know what ship that is. Yeah, fighter spam no longer works. Sorry, Drover. What are you doing, Yoda? He's making so many, like, gurgly noises behind me. Hey, Sunder, can you harass the drover so I can catch it? Ships that, so this won't be an issue when I fight redacted ships, because redacted ships don't try to run away from you. But because the Paragon is really slow, it's not really good at chasing down fleeing ships, as it shouldn't be. It's big. Sunder, this does not look like you're attacking the drover. I'm just going to point that out. It appears as if you are not doing that. Man, if I was in that Sunder, I would have ripped up this drover like an hour ago. Oh, what's behind me? There we go. Thank you, son. And here is the missile suppression from the Conquest. Alright, what do they even have left? Why isn't it just letting me win the fight? I think that they're... Oh, no, there it goes. Let him go. Recover a Night Knave. And it's not even damaged. I could recover the drover. Yeah, let me recover the drover and I can wait for it to repair and then sell it. I also got a high-valued prisoner in that fight as well. So yeah, did you learn your lesson? Not to fight the big disco ball of death. Maybe you learned. I'm not sure. Was I kind of forgot. Was I coming or going? Did I shop here already? I don't think I did. Mining blasters. No, maybe I did. Or rather, maybe there's just nothing here. Buy more guns? I'm trying, man. It's tricky shopping for them sometimes. Oh, man. They don't have anything lasery. Let's go back to Blue Crow, I guess. Just keep doing a circuit around everywhere until we find what we're looking for. Do I have enough crew? I don't... So, yeah, I have enough crew. I need 1,010, and I have almost 1,300. Yeah, I don't care if there's a hostile fleet. Whatever. I missed a puppy treat, didn't I? Why won't you sell me something I want? I'll start settling for just like tactical lasers at this point, because I think the Paragon might be strong enough that I can just tactic laser my way through the redacted fleets as long as I'm careful to take them on like one fleet at a time and not have them merge into mega fleets. I'm also going to need a lot of supplies for the repair because they're gonna tax the ship, all the ships, quite a lot. Maybe I'll put heavy burst lasers in the front, where these ion beams were. Actually, I'm going to put them where the gravitons were. So heavy burst lasers has a little added point defense, dedicated point defense. And then redo the ship a little bit. The ion beams, and then in back, I could do heavy burst as well. Because some types of missiles just like to come in from the rear. Yep. And it's good to have that back there. So I already had auxiliary thrusters. So the thing that I was going to mention is the front shield conversion. Locks the ship's omnidirectional shield emitter to a front-facing position and extends its arc by 100%. In addition, it results in a 50% reduction to the shield's upkeep cost. Basically, makes this shield cheaper to keep raised. So if you see here, the ship flux per second goes from 750 to 375, but it doesn't change the arc because the arc was already 100%. So it's kind of a freebie. Let's see what else there is if I don't go thrusters. I guess I'm gonna poll you real quick. Should I go for distant lasers or damage lasers? So there's the two types. There's the high scatter, like I was explaining before, where they do 10% more damage and deal hard flux, which you can only vent by taking your shields offline or venting. And then reduces the portion of the range of the beam. Basically, beam range is affected as a result. Where I have lower range, or I could go for distance. So for distance, it would be advanced optics to increase the range of beam weapons. What else is in there? I might want advanced turret gyros so that the beams rotate faster as well. And I'm taking a look if there's something else that might be useful. Because I have the built-in advanced targeting core, which covers... It covers a lot of the sort of range benefits. I don't have any built-ins yet. I just bought this ship, so I haven't gone with any build-ins. I may in time. So yeah, both are pretty good options. Range or hard flux and bonus to damage. And there's also... where's the last one? Maybe I don't have that yet. But I did definitely like the integrated point defense AI. Any hard flux damage reduction mods? So the resistant flux conduits increases the ship's flux dissipation rate when venting by 25%, so you vent faster. Just raising your vents, obviously, you vent faster as well. Let me see if there's any others that are helping for venting. I don't think so. Hardened shields reduces the amount of damage the shields take, but that's not so much for venting. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything else that helps with like flux buildup other than the fact that I have capacitors up to max. Yeah, you were looking for the resistant flux conduits. Okay, and it looks like you guys want me to go for damage, so I'll do scatter amplifier and flux conduits, and this will be my ship. I could also consider building in. I'm gonna build in my shield conversion because I don't see there is not a world where that is not going to be useful on a Paragon. Like, no matter what I do to this ship, I'm always going to want that. So I spend a story point to basically get that built into the ship for free. And then I'm also going to build in the auxiliary thrusters for mobility. Because, again, there is not a universe where I won't want that for free. So then the last thing I'm going to stick in here is the flux capacity. There we go. That is the ship as I want it. Super, super, super high flux capacity of 42,000, allowing me to build up an enormous amount of flux and a pretty good ability to vent it out quickly and not raise it because of my shields being up. I'm just going to sell this now. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is go test whether my... Go test the fleet against redacted fleets. I don't know if when I bring everyone out of dry dock, if it's going to be strong enough. I hope, but I have no idea if that's going to be true. So this will be a bit of a dry test. And I just bought a whole lot of supplies, yeah, for repairs. I'm on it. If I head over to Zepar with 400 organs, I can make a quick buck. So maybe I'll try to do that as well before I commit to the big fight. So I did have a TAC Lance back home. They got nerfed, if I recall, which is one of the reasons why I didn't field it. But we could always experiment with changing the design. And let's take some ships. In fact, let's just field it all. Oops. I should have black marketed that, but that's fine. Even more supplies, because I fully expect to get messed up righteously. Save. And yeah, I can put a pilot in my old ship. We'll put a Rage Dragon. Actually, Rage, you were supposed to be in the here. So in Dela, I'll put Esserbele, and then in my old, actually not even my old ship, in Joe True, I will put Arc Rune, and then in my old ship, I will put Eisendragon. Cool. It's a fleet. I don't know if it's a real combat-capable fleet, because I've not spent a ton of time making sure it's perfect. Let's see if I can make a quick buck over at Zepar in Garga Ring or Rig or whatever it's called. Do I have laser skills for myself? I do not, no. My initial skill build was Industry to remove demods. I have no combat. I do have Energy Weapon Mastery, which reduces the flux generated by energy weapons and also deals extra damage up close. So I do have that, but that would be the only laser-based one. Smart to go for the demods? Yes, absolutely. But I didn't decide that, you guys did, so I can't take credit. Yeah, you better burn away from me. Pretty good fleet for someone that doesn't have a world settled. Yeah, I mean, if I struggle to pay the bills, I can just bounty hunt, because it's, again, like you said, a pretty strong fleet. Was I making, before I sell this? Yep, okay. They're at a deficit, so I made about $250,000. I like how I can just drive up, turn off the transponder, land, and then drive away. Just seems weird to me, like, that they don't check that kind of stuff. Actually, I want to be back in there. Because Garg had a gate, didn't it? The other thing is, I might... Okay, it doesn't have a gate. But the other thing is, I might not want to drop into the gate of Athlon. Because the gate is going to be, like, low-key super surrounded. So I'm going to go over to... I'm going to drop into the gate in Dagon, which is a neighboring system that has fewer redacteds, and then make my way over to Athlon so that I'm not immediately just ripped to shreds on arrival. Because that would be not great. And I have all the Colossi with me, so I can just be scooping up all the debris and I'll bring it to market. Oh, see? Ah, yes. Bring to market. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector, which originally streamed live on Twitch October 7th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhodomont.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhodomont.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that made it all the way to the credits. I'll catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Stay safe out there, my fellow pilots,